is one of my favorite iPhone video editing apps. It's about $35 a year. It does have a free version, but I have the one that I pay for every year. So you just open it up and you hit the plus sign, pick out your videos. You can pull them from your camera roll or from the cloud or your OneDrive. Say add to project, and it pops it in. Then you'll want to click on the clip, so touch it, and you'll see that it puts it around the top in red. Then you can zoom in, zoom out. You can move it to the side if you want a dual, or you could just use the little buttons at the bottom that say, you know, flip, rotate, fill, fit. When you're done, just click somewhere other than the clip and you'll go back and see the main menu at the bottom. Don't worry if you mess up. You can always hit this arrow button here and it will undo the last change that you did. You can actually go back and undo everything. If there's some part of the screen that you don't want, then you again just highlight the clip and then scroll to the right and you'll see where it says split. Just hit split and then go to the opposite side of the clip, split it again, and then you can go back and touch on the clip and hit delete or remove. If you want to add something to your clip, you just go to where you want to add it, hit the add to your project, and see there it's added in. Now touch the icon in between the two clips and then it will pull up the menu at the bottom for the different transitions that you can do for it to transition from one video to the other. And you can speed the transition up or slow it down, and there's a lot of really cool ones in there. Now let's add some text in there. So we click off of the clip, so we're back to the main screen, and then we push text. Now we can go up above. You'll see a red square around it. Just double tap on that, and then you can move it around the screen wherever you want it, and then you can also fill in what you want it to say. Click the check mark when done, and then again you can take your finger around the box and move it around wherever you want it. I'm going to put it towards the bottom, and I'm also going to put a background on it. You do that by scrolling the bottom menu until you see background. Click that, and then you're going to choose the shape of it. And we want it to go across the entire bottom. So we are going to click this one here. So it's not just a box around the text, but it's around the complete bottom of the screen. So now we can look at it and see if we like it. If we don't, we can make it lighter or darker just by putting those little arrows on the left-hand side. And we're going to push opacity to where we want it. And then we will hit the double arrows right there on the bottom left to go to the other screens. And we can change the font, the color, all that. Just remember that whenever you are on a certain clip, whether it's a text or the video, that is what you're editing down at the bottom. That's what the menu at the bottom is for. Now you can make the text appear in a certain spot, you know, by dragging the arrows, or you can put your finger on it and hold it and move it all around to put it in a different location. Or if you want to duplicate it, then you just scroll the bottom menu until you see duplicate, and you press that, and it will duplicate it right on top of the other one. So then you'll have to go put your finger on that text and hold it down, and then you can drag it to wherever you want it later in the clip. I just wanted it to skip the one Plano part because I didn't want it to be overlapping. So once you get it where you want it, then you just let go, and there it is. You can also put your finger on the total right side of the text, the arrow, and you can drag it out to go the length of the video. Then you just review the video, make sure everything is the way you want it, and then up at the top right, you click export, and that will pop up a menu for you to export the video. Now, all of a sudden, the last few weeks, I've been having this error come up when I'm trying to save it. And this is what they told me to do, that it's a glitch that they're working on, I guess. It's never done it before. But when it does, you just have to close out the export process, go back, and then touch on a couple of your clips and just shorten them like by half a second. You know, just make it, just move it just a little bit. Sometimes doing it just one clip works, and then other times you have to go back a couple of times and reduce all the clip sizes. But like I said, that just started happening. You can also export directly to Facebook, Pinterest, to an email list, whatever you want. And when it's done, your project is already saved. You don't have to do anything. Actually, if you stop producing it right in the middle and go back to it, it will be there. You just hit the little play buttons at the top. And that's it. I will talk about how to get this into YouTube and what to do next on my next video.